Welcome to Arise and Go Outreach. I want to read 5 scriptures in the book of Jonah today. I assume everybody knows the book of Jonah or knows about what happens in the book of Jonah. It's a story of Jonah being disobedient and not being obedient to God's word. So God sends a great fish to swallow him, and he is in the belly of the fish for 3 days, and then he finally says, "Okay, Lord, I'll be obedient." And the whale spits him up, and he goes and does what God tells him to do. Now, I think a lot of Christians can relate to Jonah in this part of what I'm going to focus on right now. So, in the book of Jonah, in chapter 1, I'm going to read verses 1 through 5, and then we'll discuss. Now, the word of the Lord came to Jonah, the son of Amittai, saying, "Arise, go to Nineveh, that great city, and cry out, for their wickedness is come up before me." But Jonah rose up to flee into Tarsus from the presence of the Lord, and went down to Joppa, and he found a ship going to Tarsus. So he paid the fare thereof, and went down into it to go with them to Tarsus from the presence of the Lord. But the Lord sent out a great wind into the sea, and there was a mighty tempest in the sea, so that the ship was like to be broken. Then the mariners were afraid, and cried out every man unto his God, and cast forth the wares that were in the ship into the sea, to lighten it of them. But Jonah, now here's the important part for tonight. But Jonah was gone down into the sides of the ship, and he lay and was fast asleep. So here we have a man sent from God to do something for wicked, for people that don't know God. God has given this man a direction of where to go. He's given this man a message of truth and to show light in a dark world. And the sinners in this story, the ones that don't know God, they're crying. They're crying out to be saved. They're crying out that they think they're going to die, and they're in fear. But the only one in this story that's content is the one who's turned his back to God and has run away. He's fast asleep. He's content. He's not worried about the waves. He's not worried about, he's run. He says he's trying to get away from the presence of the Lord. And he is fully content and is so calm about his situation that he's fast asleep in this ship. And the reason I bring this up, and what my point is tonight, is I fear that many people know the truth. Many Christians have been giving the light and know truth and are in this dark world, and we're fast asleep. We're fully content with not sharing God's word. We're fully content with just keeping it to ourselves. And I hope this section, if we think about man of God turning his back on God and being fast asleep and content with the decisions that he's made decisions to run from God. No, I'm not going to speak up. I don't want to share your word. And I'm so happy with that, or not happy, but I'm so content with that I'm asleep while everyone else is crying out in fear. So hopefully it's motivation that if you've been quiet, it's quiet long enough, and it's time to get up and get to speaking truth, because in this dark world, it needs light. So I hope you get up and share Jesus Christ.